Respected Mahasangha, now again I have great honors to summarize the sutra that we just recited. So now we come to the Kevaddha Sutta. Kevaddha Sutta number 11 of Silakhandavaka of Dikha Nikaya. Kevaddha Sutta starts when the Buddha was in Pavarikamba Vana, the mango groves of Pavarika city or Pavarika millennia in Nalanda. And at that time, Nalanda was so successful province, prosperous and populous and full of people, and very well known Nalanda at that time. Then Kevaddha householder or Kevaddha Kahapati come to see the Buddha and asking the Buddha to let one monk to perform a superhuman demonstration of psychic power. He want the Buddha to allow one monk to perform a psychic power, to perform Padihariya. But the Buddha not allowed. The Buddha not allowed. The Buddha said that he doesn't teach the Dhamma to the monk to perform a supernatural power or a psychic power for the white-clothed people, white-clothed people. And then even though Kevaddha householder requests second time and third time, the Buddha still rejects. And at the second time, the Buddha just telling Kevaddha, there are three kinds of demonstration. Demonstration means Padihariya. There are three kinds of Padihariya, which the Buddha declared, and the Buddha having realized them with his own insight. And what are the three? Iti Padihariya, Adesana Padihariya, and Anusasani Padihariya. Iti Padihariya, the demonstration of psychic power. Adesana Padihariya, the demonstrations of revealing. And Anusasani Padihariya, the demonstration of instruction. Among these three, what is the Iti Padihariya, the demonstration of psychic power? So the monk can develop meditation. The monk can practice for Iti, for Padihariya, for understanding. And the monk can manifest into many, can make one man to many men, make many men to be one man, can fly to the airs, or can go to the water like walking on the earth, can fly cross-legged like a bird on the sky, something like that, like we have known, can touch the moon and sun, for example. But if the monk perform these psychic powers to those who already faith and confident in Buddhism, they will be happy and more confident in Buddhism. But how about those who not faith and confident in Buddhism? They will not surprise. They will not surprise. Why? Because they will say that these kinds of psychic power, it is called Gandhari. This Gandhari knowledge is found by Gandhari ascetic in Gandhara state. So the monk learn from this ascetic, not learn from the Buddha. Or in Buddhism, there is no that such kinds of practice. They just practically follow the tapasa, Gandhari tapasa or ascetic Gandhari. So what do you think for those who lack of faith and in Buddhism? And also for the Adesana Pariharya. Adesana Pariharya, the demonstrations of revealing, this knowledge is referring to understand somebody's mind, somebody thinking, somebody thoughts. In Buddhism, we can call Parachitta Vichara or Ceto Pariyanyana, understand or knowing what somebody thinking, knowing the mind of somebody. If you say that to those who faith and confident in Buddhism, this okay, they happy, they appreciate the monk practice. But why? But how? To those who lacking faith and confidence in Buddhism, they would say that, oh, there is a spell named Manika. There is a knowledge called Manika. In Buddhism, in one place, we call Chindamani. This Chindamani also can understand somebody's mind. So if the monk perform this Desana Pariharya, those who lack faith and confidence in Buddhism, they will say the monk just learn Manika, learn Chandamani, and can understand somebody thinking. So what do you think? So it should not perform. It's not right. And the third one, demonstrations of instruction, Anusasani Pariharya. Anusasani Pariharya is something that taught by the Buddha to advise the monk, Evang Vitaketa, O monk, you have to think like this, Ma Evang Vikatayita, don't think like this, Evang Mana Sikarota, should consider, should focus like this, Ma Evang Manasakata, don't focus like this, Idang Pajahata, so abandon this, or Idang Upasamacha Viharata, please living with this, something like that. So Anusasani is advice, give knowledge, teach. Think like this means think to develop in the good way, in wholesome thought. Abhyapada Vitaka, Metta Vitaka, and think not related to the Kamachanda, and not think like that means not think in sensual pleasure, Kama Vitaka, Bhyapada Vitaka, not think in ill will, Vihingsa Vitaka, something like that. And focus mind like this, focus in meditation on any objects of meditation, not focus like this, don't go in the wrong way, give up this, so give up all the hindrances, all the unwholesome kusala, and living with the Satipatthana, etc. So this is the right one, the Anusasani. In commentary, Sumangala Avilasini of the Sutra, the Kevaddha Sutra, the commentator also said about the great disciple of the Buddha, our brother Sariputta and Moggallana. Sariputta expert best in Adesana Pariharya and Anusasani Pariharya, whilst Mahamoggallana expert in Iti Pariharya and Anusasani Pariharya. When Devadatta break the Sangha to Gayasisa, and then the Buddha sent these two, Sariputta and Moggallana, to give them, to advise them and bring them back. And then Sariputta used Adesana Pariharya to the monk, not to the white clothed people, not to the lay people. So Venerable Sariputta expert in Adesana, understand the minds of those 500 young monks, understand what they are thinking, what they thought. So understand their thought, understand their mind. Then Sariputta just give the right thing to them, and they listen carefully with Anusasani, great Anusasani, to instruct them very well, and those 500 monks become Sotapanna. First stream enter. Then Mahamoggallana just develop, teach them. Venerable Sariputta just relax a little bit, and Mahamoggallana just teach them more Ittipādihariya with Anusasani. And then they listen to Mahamoggallana teaching, they become an Arahant, all 500 monks, and come back to the Buddha. So that's why the Buddha praised these two chief disciples, Sariputta, compared to the mother giving birth to the child, and Mahamoggallana compared to the instructors, or compared to the father who teach the children, who instruct the children to develop more higher knowledge, higher and higher knowledge. These two chief disciples is like a mother and father. Even though like that, the Buddha not encourage the monk to perform Ittipādihariya and Adesanapadihariya to the white clothed people, to the lay people. Only Anusasani Padihariya is should all the monks do. Then in the last paragraph, the Buddha just brought one story about one monk who developed meditation and want to know where these four great elements sit without anything left over. But he doesn't ask the Buddha. He just developed his psychic power, and then he went to Jatumaharijika, asking the Jatumaharijika gods about where do these four great elements cease without anything left over. The elements of earth, water, fires, and air. We all know, no? Prithvi, Apo, Tejo, and Vayu cease where? And then those deities do not know, and then send him to the Jatulokapala, the great king, the great garden kings, Tatarata, Virulahaka, Virupaka, Gubera. Those four kings also not know the question, and sent to Tavatimsa to meet the Sakka, the god of the 33, and the Sakka also do not know, sends to the Suyama in the third heaven, and sent to the Tusita, to Santosita Devata, sent to Nimma, so Nimitta, the Nimmadari, and sent to Vasavati in the heaven, the sixth heaven. But they do not know. And then Vasavati Deva sent to Mahabrahma. And he went to Mahabrahma world, and asking the Brahma. And the Brahma also do not know, and they sent to ask Mahabrahma, because only Mahabrahma know everything. Only Mahabrahma know everything. Nothing hidden from Mahabrahma. And then he asked, where is Mahabrahma? And all Brahma said, I do not know where is he, but you just reflect on the light. Reflects on the light and the sign, aloka, then Mahabrahma maybe appear. And then he concentrate on aloka, on that light, and then immediately Mahabrahma appear. And then he asked a question, the same question asking to the Brahma. He asked what? He asked, Katha nuko avuso ime chattaro mahaputa aparisesa niruchanti siyatidang Prithvi dhatu, Apo dhatu, Tejo dhatu, Viya dhatu. He asked what? He asked, Reverend, where do these four principal states cease without anything left over? What are the four great elements? The element of earth, water, fire, and air. When the monk asking like this, Mahabrahma not answer the direct question, and Mahabrahma said that Ahamasmi bhikkhu Brahma Mahabrahma Abhipu Anabhiputo Anyadattu daso Vasavati Isaro Katta Nimata Setho Sachita Vasipita Puta Bhabjana. He answered what? He answered, Bhikkhu, I am the divinity, the great divinity, the vanquisher, the vanquishers, the universal seer, the wielders of power, the God Almighty, the Maker, the Creator, the First, the Begetter, the Controller, the Father of those who have been born and those yet to be born. He just recite his quality. He not answer direct to the monk. And the monk said, no, I don't want to know your quality. I just want to know about this four great element, where this is. Second time, third time, and fourth time, Mahabrahma just take the monk away from all the Brahma appear in front and say that, Bhante, I also do not know the answer. But if I say I don't know, all these Mahabrahma will look down me, because they thought that I know everything. But now I don't know. So this is why. And you are such vanished, because you left the Buddha behind. In the earth there is the Buddha, and he is there. He is there. Why you come here? Go back to see the Buddha. Go back to see the Buddha and ask him the question. You will know from him. And then he disappeared from the Brahma world to appear in front of the Buddha. And the Buddha just compare this monk to the merchant who go to the business on the sea, and they take with them Teradasi, the bird we call land spotting bird, the bird who find the land. Because when they go deep to the sea, they do not know where is the direction, where is the land. They just release the bird, and the bird flying to some direction. If they found the land, they will not come back. If they found, they will not come back. If they did not found, they will come back, the bird. And then the Buddha compared to this monk, you go everywhere and did not get the answer and come back to me. And then the Buddha instructed him, this question you should not ask like this. You should ask like this. The Buddha instructed him how to ask the question. The Buddha said that you should ask like this. Kattha apo japatavi tejo vayo nagatati. Kattha dikhan jarasanja anongto lang suphasupang. Kattha naman jarupancha asesang uparuchati. This is how the Buddha instructed him to ask the question. So what does it mean? This means, where do water and earth, fires and air not remain? Where long and short, fine and coarse, beautiful and ugly, where does name and form cease without nothing left over? The Buddha instructed him to ask question like that. Where these four great elements remain and not remains. This question, where do these four great elements not remaining? Where the form and name, rupa and nama and rupa, cease without left anything. this nama rupa, even long or short or big or small or beauty or not beauty, cease without anything left over. Where? And then the answer, the Buddha answered that Vinyanang Anidasanang Anantang Sappato Bapang Eta Apo Japatavi Tejo Vayo Nagatati Eta Dikanjara Sancha Anong Tolang Supha Suphang Eta Naman Jurupancha Asesang Upuruchati Vinyanasa Nirodhena Etetang Uparuchati. This is the answer. Answered by the Buddha. What does it mean? Vinyanang Anidasanang. Vinyanang Anidasanang. It can be Vinyana consciousness, but here Vinyana here means Nibbana. Vinyanang Anidasanang means Nibbana where no form appears. Vinyana, no space, no place for form. So the form or anything not appear in Nibbana. So Nibbana, no form appear. Anantang Sappato Papang. Anantang means infinite, not limited. Sappato Papang means luminous all around. So just only the light, bright and clear. Eta apo japatavi tejo vayo naga thati. Even these four great elements, water, earth, fire, air, will not remain. It's not remain in this Nibbana. Eta di kanjara sanja anong tulang supha supang. Anything, long, short, big, small, good or bad, not remain in that Nibbana. Eta naman cirupanja. Even nama and rupa asesang uparuchati. Cease without anything left over. Why? Vinyana sanirodhena etetang uparuchati. When this consciousness is ceased, everything is ceased. So everything starts from Vinyana and then cease with Vinyana. So cease Vinyana will reach Nibbana, and with Nibbana, no space for anything. Just bright, infinite, luminous all around. This is the great answer. So the Buddha answered this question and the sutta ended. Namo Buddhaya.